Well, good afternoon, Burros fans, and welcome to beautiful Bengal Field for tonight's contest between the visiting Moscow Cubs and your Jenifer Burros. It's a gorgeous evening here. Sun has set. Mostly, it's a little bit overcast. We're playing under lights. In the first game, your 7th grade Burros defeated the Cubs by a score of 27-21 in what was a really exciting game. Captains are out at midfield. Captains for your Burros are number 23, Austin Roberts, number 21, Junior Moody, number 62, Gunnar Robinette, and number 16, Rylan Keller. So Jenifer will receive to start the game, and Jenifer will be working south to north.
That's correct. We're
defending south. We'll receive the opening kickoff and defend the south end zone. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to play our national anthem. Please rise, remove your covers. The flag is located by the scoreboard in the southern end zone. Thank you.
So your coaches for Jenifer Middle School are Zach Roth, Pat Zink, Josh Moore, and Shane Callaghan. Coaches for Moscow, John Perigo and John Phil. So Moscow's 7th grade squad was very few in number, I believe about 16. They've got a few more on their 8th grade squad here. But still, I'm not sure they're quite to 20. The 7th grade game was exciting with some quick scoring on both sides of the ball. We are underway. I think he's good down to about the 20. A little indecision by your Burros. And the ball is returned to about the 30. Ball is spotted right on the 30. 1st and 10, Burrows. Backward pass in the backfield. Pass is up. Pass is incomplete. I believe that was number 81, Max Curry, switching from offense to defense because number 11, Lincoln Marone, was there to make an interception. Good job knocking it loose. Out to about the 45. And that's a 1st down, Burrows. Two backs with the quarterback. Got 5, 10, 15 before he's knocked out of bounds, and that is a 1st down, Burrows. As they've done all season, Burrows not in a hurry to get to the line. And there's motion. A flag comes in. I saw contact between the defensive and offensive players. We'll see whether the defenders were drawn. That'll be encroachment against the defense, setting up the Burrows well. 1st and 5. Just behind the receiver. He could, he will, he does. Touchdown, Burrows. Let's take a look at that replay. So with the touchdown, the Burrows go ahead 6-0. They're in a 2-point formation with number 25, DJ Wilkerson, set to kick. Kick is up. It is good. So with the successful 2-point PAT, the score becomes 8-0 in favor of your Jenifer Burrows. So pretty quick strike to start this game as well. Only about 1:15 off the clock, and your Burros are up by 8-0. But as we saw last game, that can work both ways. Officials are ready. Cubs are ready. Wilkerson is ready. Kick is away. Down to about the 25. Slips through the back man's hands, but takes a favorable snap, bounce right back up. Returned to about the 35. So that's where the Cubs will start this possession, 1st and 10, on their own 35. Gain of about 6 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 4. And good tackle by number 19, Cade Cameron, for your Burros. Gain of about 2 on the play, brings up 3rd and 3. Handoff inside, out across the first down marker. That'll be a gain of about 5, 1st and 10. We're approaching 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. If you're sitting at home wondering whether to come down, it's a beautiful evening here at Bengal Field. If you're outside the area just cheering on your favorite students, thanks for tuning in. Hand off to number 15 with the carry. Gain of about 5. 2nd and 5. Under 4 minutes remaining. Your Burros ahead. 8-0. Gain out to the 45-yard line. That'll set up 3rd and 3. Quarterback, keeper. Number 15 with the carry, out near the first down marker. And that is a first down, Cubs. And a good tackle at the 40. That'll bring up 2nd and 7. Fake handoff. Across the 35, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. And a good gain for the Cubs. Let's take a look at that replay. So as the clock winds down, about a minute remaining in this first quarter. Moscow knocking on the door. Ball spotted, 1st and 10 on the 11. Run up the middle by 14. And a good gang tackle. Down to about the 8. That'll set up 2nd down. Number 12, Benson Godfrey, runs out for the Cubs. And time will expire. After 1 quarter of action, scores 8-0. Your Burros are ahead. We'll step away while they flip the field and return to beautiful Bengal Field. Thanks for tuning in. Well, welcome back to Bengal Field. It is 2nd and about 7 on the 8-yard line. Cubs looking to match the Burros. Looks like a little bit of a push. Maybe down to about the 6-yard line. Third down. And that is a touchdown, Cubs. Let's take a look at that scoring run. So with that score becomes 8-6. And Moscow will try to tack on 2. Kick is up. It is good. So with 7:20 remaining here in the second quarter, score becomes 8-8. This is a little bit of an unusual formation we've seen from Moscow on both kicks. Kick is up. Down to the 25. Return of 5, 10, 15. And eventually return to the 45. Return of 25. So score is all knotted up at 8 apiece with 7:13 remaining here in the second quarter. Pitch back to 21. Cuts back near side. Got a blocker. He could. He will. He does. Touchdown, Burros. Let's take another look at that scoring play. So another touchdown for Moody on the season puts the Burros up 14-8. And the kick is good to put the Burros ahead 16-8. Let's take another look at that successful kick. So, just under 7 minutes remaining, 16-8. Your Burros are ahead. In the previous contest, the Cubs came back from 2 touchdowns down to pull within 1, but your Burro defense was able to keep them off the scoreboard. Let's hope for an equally exciting game here in this 8th grade contest. So Moscow not really leaving any open spots in the field for Jenifer to kick to. A little more spread out formation than I'm used to seeing. Kick is down inside the 25. Returned across the 35. And the fumble is recovered by number 19, Cade Cameron. Let's look at that fumble recovery. Great job by Cameron to cover that ball and set the Burros up with great field position. 1st and 10 on the Cubs 43. Number 23 with the carry, far side. Good defense by the Cubs to stop him for no gain. Number 7, Jonah Couch with the tackle. Second and 10. And a flag comes in. False start charged against your Burros. Moving back 5 and set up 2nd and 15. Pass complete near side. Flag comes in. So another 5 yards against the Burros. Their own worst enemy right now. No gain on the first play of this possession, followed by 2 5-yard penalties. Means it's 2nd and 20. Pass complete near side. Short gain of about 2 on the play. Pass complete to number 11, Jackson Casey. Brings up 3rd and about 18. Gain of 1 on the play brings up 4th and about 17. Progress stopped before the ball came loose. And a flag comes in. Illegal substitution. Breaking the huddle with 12 men. Austin Roberts comes out, leaving the Burros with the required 11, or the allowed 11. Kick is blocked by number 44, who falls on it. Good block and recovery by number 44, who I do not have on the roster. Result of the play is 1st and 10 for the Cubs. Let's look at that recovery. On 1st down, there is no gain for the Cubs, bringing up 2nd and 10. Two men in the backfield. Quarterback keeper. Back to the original line of scrimmage, no gain. We'll set up 3rd and 10. Down to about 2.5 minutes remaining here in this first half of action. Your Burros ahead, 16-8. Pass intended for number 7, Jonah Couch. Unfortunately, it was at his feet. He didn't have a chance to catch that. Incompletion brings up 4th and 11. Timeout is taken by the Moscow Cubs. We'll step away while they take a timeout and get ready for the remainder of this first half of action. Score 16-8 here at Bengal Field. Well, welcome back to Bengal Field. Just over 2 minutes remaining. Cubs facing along 4th and 11. I see a flag down, but number 15 is down to about the 10. Let's see what the flag is. With 3 on the field, all a single holding against Moscow, that'll bring back a good gain of about 25. And we may not be done ironing out penalties. So after the holding, it will be 4th and long on the Burros 42. Direct snap to number 6. Short gain out to about the 35. Ball appears to be spotted on the 36, and that's where your Burros will take over 1st and 10. So that play failed to get back to the original line of scrimmage. First and 10 Burros. Negative so far. Stays on his feet. Good persistence by the Cubs defense to bring Moody down for a loss. That is not easy to do. That'll bring up 2nd and 12. About 40 seconds remaining here. And a flag comes in. I believe that was holding against your Burros. If accepted, that'll be a loss of 10 from the spot of the foul. So your Burros are backed up 2nd and more than 20. As time expires, pass intended. 485, incomplete. That will wrap up your first half of action here at Bengal Field on a beautiful October evening. Score 16-8 in favor of your Burros. We have about a 10-minute break before we return for the second half of action. Thanks for tuning in. Well, welcome back to beautiful Bengal Field here in downtown Lewiston. The 10-minute halftime has expired. They've put another 3 minutes on the clock. I haven't found rhyme nor reason to when they do that. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But let's talk a little bit about that first half of action. A quick strike by the Burros really helped set the tone for the first half. Junior Moody has been a real pleasure to watch as usual. Nice touchdown into the right corner of the end zone. We'll see how Moscow does in the second half, being a little bit smaller roster. We'll see how they're able to substitute and stay as fresh as possible. I would estimate about 16 or 17 on the roster for Moscow. A few more than, I believe, 14, which they had for the 7th grade contest. A fair number of penalties, more than I believe I've been seeing at most of the contests here. Resulted in a lot of ball movement apart from plays. On behalf of Jenifer Middle School, thank you to our event staff, particularly the officials, for coming out and working the game. Nationwide, there's a shortage of officials, and we're fortunate here to have some good ones working tonight's games. Good crowd on hand. I would estimate about 40 who made the trek down from Moscow on the far sideline, and probably 150 here on the near sideline. Thank you to our Jenifer cheer squad: Addison Toney, Danielle Sedgwick, Cambria Light, Malia Morgan, Addie Eller, Gracie Bonner, Kaylee Brunson, Miley Lasega, Amanda King, Juliet Jensen, Michaela Yax, Olivia Duclos, Ava Grogan, and Kalia Goodell. Since the Burros received to start the first half, they'll be kicking here to start the second. Number 25, DJ Wilkerson, gets set to kick. So DJ is set. Moscow is set. The Burros in the straight formation. Kicked very well away from everybody. The Cubs pick up the ball when the cover man's knees are on the ground, downing the ball there. Owen Lassen picking up the ball for the Cubs. And the Cubs will be set deep, back on their own 10. Interception. An easy pick six for number 88 of your Burros, Braylon Howland. Way to be in the right place at the right time to tack on six. Burros in a two-point formation. Wilkerson set to kick. Snap is not handled. Pass to number 21, Moody. And your Burros make a silk purse out of a sow's ear, a broken play, and they still get the 1-point conversion. Heads up play by the holder to look for somebody and find Moody. I believe that was Cade Cameron, who was able to recover the ball and make the successful pass. In spite of imperfect handling, a lot to like about that play. Heads up by Moody to go and get open. Kick is away. And again, it gets past the deep man, but this time picked up. Returned to about the 15. Wind is picking up a little bit here at Bengal Field. Good weather is expected to last until about 8 p.m. when this game is expected to wind up. And then some possible rain coming in. Keeper left side. Short gain on the play of about 2. We'll set up 2nd and 8. One wide receiver near side. Hand off in the backfield. Tackle by number 21, Moody, whose helmet comes off. Substitution due to the helmet. .88 gets into the backfield. Let's see whether he was drawn. It will be encroachment against the Burros. That'll set the Cubs up 3rd and a long 1. Good team tackle by the Burros. Not much there for number 15. Mason Helbling for the Cubs, but that's still enough for a Cubs first down. First and 10 on their own 33. Excellent backfield tackle. Unless I'm mistaken, that was 25. DJ Wilkerson. Large loss on the play. Brings up 2nd and 16. Handoff, flag comes in. Let's see what that flag's about. False start on the offense. The Burros accept the penalty. That'll make it 2nd and 21. Under pressure. He's got nowhere to go on the near side. He slips loose on the far side and is running. It's a track meet. He's got one man to beat. He could. He will. He does. Touchdown, Cubs. Let's look at that scoring play again. So a quick strike from Moscow makes it 23-14. Moscow in a 2-point formation. Kick is up. It is good. Let's look at that successful kick again. So with the successful kick, score is 23-16 in favor of your Jenifer Burros. It's a one-possession game again. Just over 3 minutes remain here in this third quarter of action here at Bengal Field. Cubs have been fairly run heavy today. The Burros a little more balanced. And here you can see that kind of curved formation they use on kickoffs. On both sidelines, the team is right up about a yard off. The middle of the field, they're about 5 yards deep. Kick is covered at about the 15. Number 25 with the return. He may have a lane. And he is dragged down by number 5. Good return by Wilkerson. Good tackle by Owen Lassen of the Cubs. Let's look at that return again. So it is 1st and 10. Your Burros in Cubs territory. And, ball comes loose. It is covered by number 44. Let's look at the fumble and recovery. So the way it just dropped straight down, I suspect that the back didn't secure the ball as he went through. And unfortunately for the Burros, that's a loss of about 4 or 5 and a turnover. 1st and 10 Cubs on the Burros 48. And churning out near the 40 to the 39. That'll bring up 2nd and 3. Handoff number, keeper. Slips a tackle. He could. Cuts back inside. Looks to be down at about the 5, maybe the 4-yard line. Good run for the Cubs. Let's look at that run. So a good run. We have a player down for the Cubs. So we'll step away from the action here while they attend to the injured player. I believe it's number 85, Owen Huddleston. But we'll get more information when we return to action here at Bengal Field. Well, welcome back to action here at Bengal Field. It was number 85, Owen Huddleston, who required some assistance getting off the field. And that is a touchdown, Cubs. With that, the Cubs draw within one. Let's take a look at that touchdown again. So it looks like the Cubs are in a two-point formation looking to go ahead. With under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Kick is up. It is good. And with that, the score is 24-23 in favor of the visiting Moscow Cubs. 59 seconds remain. That is number 34, set to kick. We do not have a 34 on the Moscow roster. Covered at about the 22, dropped and picked back up. Returned just across the 30 to about the 31. Not long runs off the clock in the short return. And we'll see what Jenifer has up their sleeve to try and get the lead back here late in the third quarter. Pistol formation. Quarterback keeper passes it just beyond the outstretched arms of number 11. Jackson Casey, the intended receiver, passed just a little bit high. That incompletion will set up 2nd and 10. Low snap, scooped up by 15. Under pressure. In and out of the hands of Jackson Casey. A little more catchable, but still a little bit high. Had to jump to make the try. And a flag comes in on the play. Appears it's against your Burrows. Ineligible receiver downfield. Penalty is declined. That'll set up 3rd and 10. Cubs would rather The Burros face 3rd and 10 and 2nd and 15. That'd be a coin toss for me, so I definitely won't second guess that decision. Low snap again. Scooped up. And it is caught. Pass complete to number 19. And a Cub shaken up on the play. Cade Cameron with the catch. Excellent work. While they attend to the player, let's see if we have a replay. That's Carson Becker shaking up on the play for Moscow, but good to see him moving fairly well getting off the field. With that, we'll resume action. Cubs content to allow the clock to expire. So a little bit curious by the Cubs to be in a huddle when it's Jenifer's ball. But that will end the 3rd quarter of action. After 3, it is 23-24, your Burros trail. And it will be 1st and 10 on the 35. Your Burros heading north to south. We'll step away and return shortly to beautiful Bengal Field. All right, welcome back to the 4th quarter of action here at Bengal Field. It's a 1-point contest. Low snap again. Still on his feet. And a gain of about 3. Good pickup by Moody. That play looked in trouble a couple of times. But the Burros don't give up and turn it into a positive play. Pass incomplete, intended for number 19, Cade Cameron. That'll stop the clock with 7 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 7. Moody makes a few men miss. Still on his feet. Out across the 30. A lot of work for about 2 yards. Ball is spotted right on the 30. 4th and 5. Empty backfield. Under pressure. Pass complete. Met immediately by number 15 to stop him short of the 1st down. And your Burro is shaken up on the play. I believe that's 81 Max Curry who had the reception, but immediately met. Mason Helbling with the tackle. Turns it over on downs to the Moscow Cubs. Short run up the center. Out to about the 33. Brings up 2nd and 7. Pitch back. And a good team tackle. 2 Burros there to make the tackle. No gain on the play. I stand corrected. That'll be scored a gain of 1. 3rd and 6. Inside 5 minutes remaining. Bounces outside, cuts back in. Still on his feet. Out to about the 39. That'll make it 4th and short. Fourth and a long one. This is a big play for the Burros, needing to get the ball back and score. And a big gain of about 7 or 8 on the play. 1st down, Cubs. So the Burros likely to start using timeouts to save time. So with 3:21 remaining in the fourth quarter, your Burros trail 23-24, looking to get the ball back with time to reach the end zone. So as good as the PAT kicking has been today, a field goal might be in order if the Burros get close enough. But as both teams have had decent quick strike offense, at times it may not take long. Handoff number 8. Short gain on the play, flung back by Moody. And a timeout is taken by your Jenifer Burros. .314 left. 2nd and 9. Direct snap. Big gain. One man to beat. And number 15 will go all the way. Touchdown Cubs. Let's take a look at that replay. So we talked about the quick strike ability of both teams, and that's an example right there. Number 15, Mason Helbling, just runs right through. Kick is up. It is short, no good. So in some regards, that's not a terrible combination for the Burros. A way to get the ball back with quite a bit of time on the clock. 3 minutes remaining. Only down 7. Whether 1 or 7, that may have been strategic. I've seen the play where the defensive players all just dive onto their stomachs on the goal line to allow a player through. That may not have worked in a situation like this, with Moscow realizing that it would be desirable to milk a little more time off the clock. So the Cubs set to kick. Deep men back at about the 20. Short kick to the 40. And a shaken up Burrow on the play. Officials make their way out, as does Pat Zink and a trainer. We'll get you a name and number just as soon as we can. Working on a right leg, it appears. By his posture, I was wondering whether it might have been an upper body, arm, or shoulder, but it does not appear so. Number 89, Noah Shoemaker, gets set to go in for the injured player. Number 78, Blake Davis, is the shaken up burro. He makes his way off the field slowly. It's good to see him moving under his own power. .252 remains. Met in the backfield. Play sniffed out very well by the Cubs. Number 5. So a significant loss on the play caused by the tackle of Owen Lassen. Second and 18. Under pressure, rolls left. Looks to find a corner. Cuts back inside, still on his feet. And a good gain of about 13. Let's look at that run again. Good gain by number 15, Dallas Richardson, for your Burros to set up third and about 6. Ball on the Burros 45. Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 2. And a timeout is taken by Jenifer. So just inside 2 minutes remaining, your Burros trailing 23-30, down by a single possession. 4th and 6. This play is likely the ball game. Back to pass. Through the hands of number 11 and intercepted by number 15. A knee is down and a flag comes in. So the flag is an unsportsmanlike against the Burros. That'll tack on 15. Interception occurs by number 15, Mason Helbling, whose name I've called a number of times today. He's had quite a game. Intercepts the ball at the 44. The unsportsmanlike will move it down to the Burros 41. So if there's any consolation, it's got to be in the amount of time left. Unfortunately, I believe the Burros have just a single timeout. Short run. Gain of about 4. Sets up second, and we'll call it 5. Nathan Poehler runs out as another player brings the play into the huddle for the Cubs. Clock is running. Minute 15 remains. Handoff up the middle. And a good run by the Cubs for a first down, Moscow. Cubs need to run at least one more play. And number 15, Mason Helbling, kneels down for the Cubs. Both sides content to allow the time to expire. So at the end of tonight's contest, it's been 2 exciting games today, both in the 7th and 8th grade games. 7th grade, your Burros come out on top. 8th grade, the smaller squad from the north comes down and surprises at least me with an upset win. So, Burros have a couple more games left, but none here at Bengal Field, so this is the last game we will bring you this season. If you have a chance, please thank Principal Delane and Athletic Director Miller for allowing us to bring you these contests on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in all season. We look forward to seeing you again next year. This is Romney, joined by Greg here in the booth, signing off, reminding you that it's a great day to have a great day. Good day, and God bless.